Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
The presence from, say, Hyde on the Undying is a little bit more nebulous. Presence from Savius is good to move up there. And they go with the Pudge here on Polaris. So we get the Natsumi Pudge out, and the guy...
Create an opening. If Talon can find a way to make it happen in bot lane, there is going to be a rotation. They are going to find that opening eventually. Makoto, he's going to rush forward. Force, he'll be the target on the Viper. But can they get him? With the Avalanche, you bet your ass they can. Toss him up, take him out. That'll be first blood to go the way of Savage. And it's a very smart play from Talon. You know the Omni Knight has no TP. He cannot come down to the bot lane. Makoto...
Natsumi a bit vulnerable. He does have Dismember. So has a way of kind of playing just by himself now, although down bot.
Yeah, Xavier's trying to get aggressive with the Dispose, but Tombstone's going to be dropped high, seeing an opening. Force the rebound out, but Makoto's there, looking to cut him off. Avalanche will land. A toss, not out yet, but they don't need it. Makoto will just get the job done with the right clicks, as now Force is in danger. Force the TP's out from Polaris. Get something out of this surely for the Dire. But Hyde's just walking away. Poison attack is there. Hyde, he'll try for a TP, but it's not going to be enough. Underestimating the poison damage of the Viper. I believe one of the decay stacks ended up wearing off.
Flash heap stacks on Natsumi. The Ag's timing becomes faster. They are sneaking around here, but high ground's held by Q.
Yeah, Q's gonna break the smoke. Natsumi, he could still try, but Makoto's right around the corner along with KP. They'll still move in, but there's a big avalanche to come out. Makoto, he's setting up a really nice fight as the Komo no Mi pulverized from KP into the onslaught. AU, he's still gonna show up. They're gonna keep going. They got Savage down as well. Lelouch took him out on the Morphling as they find another. 3 down for Talon. How did Savage die in all this? Up at top lane, he got soloed by... Not out of this game yet, but John, what do they need to do to try and really force it back their way?
They've really just got the stall for Savage and Mikado now. This Midas build-up, it just means they're looking home. They got a toss back here.
They do. There's your pulverize out once again. It is onto the Viper. Force, he will melt. Maybe this is the team fight. Onslaught, KP, he'll land onto AU. He might drop and does. In fact, Xavius, he's not making it out either. A great team fight set up there. KP on the Primal Beast doing a fantastic job. And Talon, maybe that's what they needed.
He's just on the chase. He knows how big he is with the Aegis to protect. Doesn't find anyone else, but you can just see the confidence in Polaris. Yeah, they lose a little fight. It doesn't make the biggest dent in their net worth lead. And it's still Talon with their backs against the wall. This is still not a good game for Talon at all, though.
Yeah, they do find Hyde, but AU does get caught out as well. Still Makoto, he's a big target. He has no way out of this. Dispose, dismember, hold him down. And Natsumi, he's got a taste for Ox this game, John. As they do move in onto Q, the Rubik is going to TP out.
I have no clue where Polaris is standing. They have complete control on the map so far.
Are they going to try and sneak Roche? Talon, they're hanging around the pit. They'll get their wards down. They're trying to force a positive team fight. They see the Viper. Force, he wouldn't be a bad target. Makoto, he'll jump in. Natsumi, though, right there to try and help out. The Viper, Force, dropping. There's your Guardian Angel. It's not going to be enough. They've got the Viper down. No buyback available. Now Savage. He's way too deep. The damage is too high. He's gone. Oh, Savage, he went right in the middle. Lelouch and Xavius take care of him as now KP's gone to boot. Hyde, he's falling apart as well. That'll be a triple kill for Lelouch on the Lena.
Oh no. Yeah. There's a blast rig from the Midas usage there as well. And that was
they're moving in high ground. They don't want to waste any time. They've got a double damage on Lelouch. Half its duration still left. Look at that tier 1 tower. Or tier 3 rather. They do get a toss in. Xavius will get a dispose. Savage is going to run. Guardian Angel was popped. In fact, they are moving in pretty deep. Hyde and KP are both gone. That's 2 down. They both have buyback though, so Hyde, he'll commit. KP, he will hold out. But Polaris, they are not backing off. Buyback or not, they will stick around for the mid lane of Barracks. They might even go for more now. Tier 3 bottom tower. With the sidekick and the DD rune, it's so much damage from Lelouch. Can they deal with him? Natsumi, he'll make the jump in. A 3-man rebound. Xavius, he sets up perfectly. This is not looking good. Talon is in such big trouble. Force the buyback on KP, but there's only 2 heroes left here.
Lines with Pudge and Viper so durable. You can't even put a dent onto Lelouch with how far away he's hitting. And Talon, they have no big play. Smoke out, buybacks are coming through. They've got to get a toss back into base, it feels like, to even have a chance here.
Yeah, it's happy death time though, John. It's happy death time. Talon, don't look too happy about it. Polaris, in fact, they're not backing off. They're going to force another fight. They know there's no buybacks left on Talon. They've got a huge advantage. Dispose is there. KP, this could be the dieback. Makoto will try to help out. KP barely able to onslaught away, but now Makoto, he might be targeted. They call it. GG. Game 1 to go the way of Polaris Esports. And Talon, I'll be frank, John, this game 1 didn't even look close.
Mainly worried about, say, a Pango blink timing. Should be able to protect until then. They go with a Phantom Lancer instead, which Natsumi found a lot of success on. And the AoE clear of Talon is pretty low. Lena, but Lelouch should still be able to have a bit of a better time. I mean, Ember harassment with Sleight of Fist is just obnoxious and not something Mikado can always dodge out as well.
Top
and
lane.
we're already seeing a lot of that.
Force, he's already gone. Q, able to set up along with Hyde. They ran a tri-lane to get started, and it does work out. It doesn't seem like Polaris will give them time to catch up, but it can be a little bit awkward. In fact, hold that thought, because Disruption is there to set up once again. Force is being chased by Q. Fisher not out yet, and the TPs are incoming. Instead, they'll try on to Xavius, but AU's going to TP in, and now the turnaround. A 3-man rebound. Xavius, he might drop, but he's setting up a kill onto Q. Still running. Does find a courier. We'll leave it be. Purification out. Xavius breaking some ankles, but it's not going to be enough. He will drop. AU now on the chase is Savage. He's not done yet. Pounces there onto the Omni Knight. A lot of Essence shift stacks being taken. Hyde's there with the Disruption. This should be another, and AU will drop, but now Hyde. He will give another kill back the way of Force. And the one big problem I see about those two kills for Talon is Hyde picked up. They've got the Tombstone to play with here from KP. They've got the Echo Slam of Q. Again, no blink to set up, but it won't matter. They've still got the spell ability ready to go. If a fight does get forced out, they won't catch Lelouch, but they are still doing so much damage into the tier 1, and the Fisher made it rather awkward. Now Lelouch, he does get jumped. They pounce on him, and the Echo Slam. It's going to make sure he cannot make it out. AU could not save as Savage. He'll dive right in. He'll find another. The Omni down. Talon, they'll find 2 and the tier 1 mid tower. And that's exactly what you want to see if you're a Talon fan.
Amber clip in the PL if you manage to somehow find that angle, and it is up now for Savage. So you might look to play here.
Absolutely, they definitely want the fight. Talon, they are moving into that Radiant Triangle. Savage right in by the tier 2 tower. 4 staff away from AU, just trying to get away from this Slark with the Rolling Thunder. Gonna lock him down. Now they found Force. They found Natsumi. That's the Phantom Lancer being caught, and he is gone. Q is not wasting any time with this Echo Slam. He drops it immediately. They even got Xavius. In they go for more. Into the tier 3 tower. They will find Force and the Viper. 4 down. The only survivor being Lelouch for Polaris Esports. Fishes alone have been so effective. Just multi-man fishes over and over again. Sometimes with a good fisher, you don't even need the Echo Slam. The blink up though, he'll be happy to pop the Echo Slam for a big one. Top lane, they'll try onto the Marcy. Hyde will be there to Disruption. TP is cancelled off. That'll be another kill to go the way of Makoto. Talon, now 9k ahead in terms of net worth. And really no signs of slowing down. In fact, Natsumi is going to be spotted. Makoto immediately into the Rolling Thunder. His team is nearby, and he can just perma-stun up this PL. Where's the Doppel? He hasn't got it yet. Another pounce is in. Savage right on to that Phantom Lancer, and he does at least get away for a little bit, but Savage is not done. He gets another pounce. He gets the pos 1 PL down for 45 seconds. And the voice lines keep going. Talon.
He's got that queued up, so he understands with a longer game, Spirit Land spam has to come in. Polaris, though, trying to go for a sneaky smoke here, Mike. On the left side, top lane.
Look at the pound, Savage. He's right in. He's right onto the PL. Stunning him up, leashing him up. There's the Fisher.
No
Q, not letting him go. Mana's down. He is gone. He does have buyback for this fight if they need it. Q. He will go down as well. Lelouch setting up Savage. He's forced to BKB, but he just keeps fighting. That might be the fight they have to take. Smoke broken. Hyde. Disruption is there. Who's going to make the jump in? Makoto, he's around. They cannot land a stun in time. And now the turnaround. Talon all over it. have locked down Xavius, locking down Force and the Viper, forcing the BKB usage early on. Force, he will just TP out with this and try to get out. Makoto does not bash through the BKB, sadly, but they even found Lelouch. Massive kills for Talon. Savage.
Poking.
Very aggressive jump in. This is all by himself. He has the depth round, he has the shadow dance, so he'll pop the ulti first. Makoto, however, getting caught, still trying to find Natsumi. Now the fish is there. Q waiting for the BKBs to wear up for that Echo Slam. Won't throw it out yet. Instead, it's Xavius who gets caught out on the Marcy and will drop. AU, he'll be right after. The Omni Knight is gone as Savage. Trying to find a little bit more here on the Slark. KP's gonna find Natsumi. Q's there with the Fisher. That's a great block out. Natsumi, he'll doppel away, but the Echo Slam gonna lock him down. He is gone. No buyback available. On to Roshan, they call it. GG. They don't believe they can make the comeback after the Aegis is taken. And I would agree with that sentiment. Polaris, they will lose game 2 in Talon. They will even out. So you could trial him with Tiny Eng with the TB. Though I do think that's a... You don't want to go after the Terrorblade while he's too close to that tier 1 tower. Savage.
Oh, Savage.
Oh, here we go. Charge it up. Savage. No real running from this one. We'll see if they can secure the kill, but surely you can. With all these poison attacks, it's going to be too easy. First blood to go the way of Force on the Viper. A much better start already. And like I said, if you want to shove AU down bot right now, quite fast. Speaking of escalations though, mid lane, Talon, they have grouped up as 3. Get a bit of damage onto that tier 1. We'll try and chase down AU now on the Oracle. Toss into the laner. Avalanche will connect on both. Makoto, he'll go for a lasso, and this could be a massive pick-off as Lelouch is going to drop, and Makoto is still running, but eventually will go down. AU, meanwhile, has been hurricane biked by Hyde. Xavius, he will back, but it is certainly a successful team fight here for Talon. But the team fight is going to break up at the top lane because it seems like the defense is here. Makoto, he does have lasso. Rebounds off the mark from Xavius. Dispose is still there into the Doom onto KP, though they don't want that Tombstone to fly out. KP is still walking away, however. Lasso is out onto Natsumi instead, and the Doom's the one in trouble. Force, he is going to show up and try to help out. Moving on to Hyde, they'll blow him up with the Laguna. But Makoto, he'll be able to TP just fine. Bit of an even kind of fight between these two.
Still down. They can kind of figure out where everyone's playing, with how great their coverage is, and they're going in the right direction here.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Right in
attack.
they go, Q. You get caught out on that +4 Tiny. Does at least have the blink up, so it's not too big of a loss here for Talon. He's already got that item that he really wants, but he is going to drop, and Natsumi will happily take his 3rd kill of the game. In fact, bottom lane, the immediate charge up onto Makoto. He'll BKB and try to run, but the Doom is still available. So Makoto going to have to juke out, and is going to be alright. Meanwhile, Hyde will also go down mid lane. Force and Lelouch able to find another pickoff.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Just
attack.
got the blink on Mikado. They really want to use that here on Talon's end. But again, Polaris just don't give any openings, and they'll go for a smoke now themselves. That was under a ward. Talon should be aware.
They've got an advantage here, Talon. They've got the high ground.
Q?
Q's going to jump in. They got Lelouch, but no, the TB's been caught. Natsumi, he finds the Doom. That's the execution we just talked about. Such confidence from Natsumi. He just jumps right in, no hesitation. Hits the TB, and that's it. 16 Pike. There's your rebound. With the BKB, he is not dying, but Makoto, he'll go for the chase on the Batrider. In goes Savage again with the Eye of Skadi, slowing the Flame Break, but now the False Promise. It's there from AU, saving the day, and now Natsumi. He'll jump right in. Who are they going for, though? They get the Tombstone to get started. Meanwhile, Lelouch onto Q has found the Tiny, but they do at least find the Viper. It's a 1-for-1. Positive trade the way of Talon. They have to force Roshan right now. There's no choice about it.
They need to take that objective. Without the Viper, you kind of lack hard front line. The Doom is only 20 seconds away. They've got a window, and they go buyback.
It is about to expire, John. They've got the Marcy. Natsumi's in, though. He's got the stuns out. Savage is dropping solo, and now the Laguna. Oh, they've taken him down again. At least Natsumi, however, he does die in the Doom. But, well, Lelouch on the Lena, trying to run. Can he make it? Not quite. He does find one more kill than Makoto. He will drop. KP trying to TP out. Should make it up, but AU can't get the damage off in time. KP. Lelouch.
You don't really have much to be scared of. Although, Talon are grouped up for the defense here.
They do make the jump in. Lincoln's is broken. Lasso is there. They've got the Lena. That's a massive pick-off, but Lelouch, he's got a Satanic up, and now the Doom's out with the Aghanim Scepter. Natsumi, he's going to knock down the TP once again. Lelouch survives. They cannot kill him. The false promises there in time. Look at this Doom, Natsumi. He is terrorizing them right now. Avalanche from Q. It's going to buy KP some time. Oh, man, you hear that Doom sound over and over again.
They can just look to fight again, even if it doesn't work out somehow.
Makoto's going to break the smoke, does juke out the gank. He's still going to have to try for this. In they go. KP, he's going to pop the flesh goal on the Doom. It was there onto Hyde of all people, and now onto the TP. They've got the double Doom out. They've got to man fight this. Savage is trying. He will die the first time, but buybacks are there. They'll keep trying for the last fight of the game if they can. Try and turn this one. Hyde, he is still running. Does get rooted up. Still Talon are incoming once again. An avalanche up, but it does nothing as now Savage once again caught out by Natsumi. Has no metamorphosis. This could be it. He'll sunder. He'll try. Lasso is there. They're trying desperately, but Savage is just melting to Natsumi. That's a dieback. Hyde buys back now on the edge. Meanwhile, KP, he will drop as well. Onto the Bat Rider, Makoto's gone. It's the grand final. They've got to keep trying. But T4s are there. No, they call it. They know. Without the TB, there's just no chance. Polaris, this third game, they played so clean. It is such a clean game of Dota from Polaris Esports. Talon look very happy themselves. What's the final pick? Is it a KP hero? Is it support? Oh. It's an Invoker to come out. So something very different here for Makoto. And that, but sewn out the Slarkers. Now Hyde's going to try and get aggressive. Onto Xavier's, a lot of damage being dealt. One more right click will do it, and they find it. Hyde, great first blood pickup, realizing he was out of position on the Coddle. And with the glimpse back, does manage for a while. John Lelouch top of the CS board right now on the Ember. Meanwhile, top lane, there was a tombstone dropped as you just saw. Force trying to get aggressive. He's going to be forced to back off. Rotations are in. Makoto, he'll join with the EMP Cold Snap onto the Undying. Force cannot decay. Chakra Magic is there. He'll try to survive, but the Tornado is going to connect. They do manage to punish, but here comes Lelouch. He'll at least find Hyde on the Disruptor. Chain's not going to land on Makoto, though. A little bit unlucky there for Lelouch.
We'll have to see what Force does off. Nah, he just goes back top, so he still wants to just keep track of Savage. Talon now grouping mid here.
Chain's out. He does manage to get it on Hyde, but the double damage is still going to go the way of Makoto, and that's the whole point. Lelouch, he continues with the chase. Chakra Magic will be there, so a refresh, and there you go. Lelouch, he finds something. In fact, Makoto, he's the big target, but a nice Tornado will fly through Lelouch. Does he want to keep the chase going? In comes more TPs. KP, he'll show up. Rebound out. Onto AU. They found the Omni Knight. He'll try to purify, but it's not going to be enough. AU's gone. Back into the mid lane, Lelouch, he's still playing around with Makoto, buying time for his team to try and make their way over, but nobody's coming. Lelouch is in dire straits, and he's going to drop. Makoto picks up a double on the Invoker. They are not allowing any openings for Polaris whatsoever this game for. Not going to take too long to take this tier 1 tower down, especially with the siege creep incoming from the Dire side. Still a big group up. Polaris, they want to try and force the fight. Force, he's got that tombstone available, but the T1 tower's already gone. Hyde now, looking for a glimpse back into the Static Storm, has found Force once again. That's the target they love to go for, and with the Sonic Wave, they secure. Force drops once again as AU. Tornado, it's going to be enough. Makoto picks up the second. And the Marcy, KP, able to TP out safely. So Talon, they lose Hyde, but they protect Makoto. They won't mind that. In fact, I say that, Makoto's going to jump back in. Force was there in the tree line. Still trying.
Oh,
Rebound is there. Oh, they found Natsumi. Sonic Wave out. They've blown him up. Great setup here from KP as now Lelouch. Still out of mana. In dire straits is going to drop. Mega kill for Makoto. This is much more like the Talon we know. Mid tier 3 tower. Under siege, Savage will pounce away. Go for the reset. He is a little bit low on mana. You want to be careful of that, but you've still got the Aegis for 45. He could easily just die and get the reset that way. Here we go again. KP, he's there as well. Rebound is out. They've got the Coddle. That's just like the Vice gone without buyback. Force, he's going to try and get something done, but it's only going to be the Aegis. And Savage wants to die anyway. He wants that reset as now the glimpse is there. Hyde setting up onto Force, onto the Undying. He does have buyback at the very least, but there's just seems to be no point in committing it. They'll let the mid-racks go down. He's going to try to fight. But Talon back off again. Very conservative play. 29k net worth lead. They don't want to throw this one, but they are going to go for a 5-man smoke, so maybe a bit of a fake back. You'd love to find Xavius in that corner, and in fact they do. Pounce is there. He is getting deleted. He is gone for 50. Hex is out as well. Makoto, he's going to jump in with the deafening blast meteor. It's not going to be enough on Force yet. In fact, Makoto, he's getting chased down by zombies. He's going to be okay with the BKB to turn back around onto Lelouch. Bot side. Oh, they've got Natsumi. That's the big one. That's the Luna. That'll put an end to this game as Savage is hitting way too hard. Game 5 on the way between Polaris and Talon. John, it's been dominant one way or the other. I just want one close game in this best of 5 grand final. So I love the pick from Talon. I wonder how do the side of Polaris want to try and trade back with their own draft. They're going to go into the keeper once again. All right, here we go.
All right. I mean, the keeper is a good way of shoving back this push coming out from making it tough.
It feels like this combo of Undying Coddle is probably going to be something that you do. In fact, hold that thought, because bot lane, there's going to be another hook set up here, set up by AU. KP, he's taking a lot of damage from that rod. Natsumi might have first blood and does. First blood the way of the Pudge. You couldn't have asked for a better start for Polaris.
And that's what you want to see. You want lots of heroes checking up top, though.
They do slow him up. They've got the Soulbind. AU's even going to show up. Illuminate again going to be juked out by Savage. Nightmare will be there though, letting Force get closer. Now the Tombstone, but the Doom, it's going to be committed. In comes Q. He'll try to help out. In fact, the Undying, he's the one dropping too low. He will go down. AU, he gets a deny off. Savage, he does go down in the end. AU saving the day, salvaging the situation. They'll lose Hyde. They'll lose Q and Polaris. They get a 3-for-1. In fact, I say they got one, but they really got nothing. Gotta be very cautious. Polaris is the target they want. Savage, AU, he's having a look around. The pings are out, they know. Savage, he'll get spotted. AU, where's the Nightmare? He'll pop it eventually, but Makoto, quick rotations on the Pango, not going to allow this opening. AU, he'll try to run. Lelouch now, he's the one caught in the mid-quap. Oh, they find both of them.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's an awkward one. They feel
There they go, because they're moving right into the high ground where Polaris is standing, but it's a 4v5. Maybe this is the fight. Savage, dismember out immediately. Force, where's the Tombstone? He hasn't dropped it yet. The Doom is going to be on target this time around. They've got the punch. This might be the team fight. Talon, they're trying. They find AU on the backside. Sonic Wave, Lelouch, he'll try to salvage the situation. Meanwhile, Hyde, he does go down, but they found Natsumi. That's the target they wanted. Talon, they've got the team fight. Oh, Polaris. They force an ugly fight for themselves. They thought maybe with the high ground advance Savage gets. We've seen this from Natsumi. He's a hook. Natsumi. Lincoln's broken. They find the Pango. Makoto, he is gone the first time, but the Doom, it was there by Savage. He'll rush in. He'll refresh. Who's the next target? Savage. He gets Fiend's Grip. AU's got him. The Doom, the Shallow Grave. It buys time. AU ends up going down. Savage will survive with the Sonic Wave. They chase. Lelouch still trying. Lincoln's broken. No mana. It won't matter though. They lock him down. They have got the Quap. Force trying to run. They are in big trouble now. Polaris hook up onto the Undying will save the day. Is not.
The Ags here from Xavius might catch Talon off guard though. So they do have some more AoE hold from Polaris' end.
Oh, Natsumi! He got bashed up, but he has the BKB. In he goes onto Savage, but the Self-Doom is there. Into the Shivers. The Pudge trying to run. Where are you going? Sonic Wave. He's going nowhere but down. The Pudge is out. He has buyback. He can try to commit, but there's 3 heroes down for Polaris. Both supports without buyback. It is getting very close to a call here. Here come the familiars. Makoto gonna move in. Does get a bash, but the hook is out from Natsumi. KP almost losing familiars. He'll end up getting them healthy as now the jump is in. Doom is out. They've got Lelouch on the Queen of Pain. He has buyback though. He'll buy back immediately onto Force. They've got the Undying muted up. Force trying to back off. He has buyback. He'll buy back immediately. In we go again. The Will-O-Wisp is holding them down. But where's the follow-up? Where's the damage? Who's jumped the Doom out? Savage moves in. Aeon Disc will be proc, so the Hex does nothing. Polaris, they are holding on.
Man, it's mega creeps up, but they have the wave clearing. They've got great AoE with Natsume. They're going in.
Natsumi, he's gonna jump in, but the Hex is immediate. The Pudge is caught out. There's no buyback on Natsumi. He'll go for Dismember Savage. He's just going to go for the man fight. Have Talon done it? They've taken down the Pos 1 Pudge. They're onto the Quap. That'll be a dieback. I think Talon are making their way to Singapore here, John, as they've got everything they can ask for in this Game 5. GG is called. Congratulations to Talon Esports. So after 5 long, grueling games, they have made it all the way to the TI-11.